Hello guys, and welcome to this brand new video on our channel Make It Manifest. Hello, my name is Jessica, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. We are a podcast, myself and my sister Abby, and if you haven't checked out our episodes on Spotify, make sure to go and give them a listen. We will leave all the links down below. But yeah, we thought we would also turn our attention to YouTube and bring you guys some how-to and tips and tricks around the law of attraction and manifestation. And so today, here I am chatting away to you guys. So I'm hoping by the title of this video, that is why you've probably clicked on here. Make sure to go and grab a cup of tea, get comfortable because we've got a lot to go through. Maybe get a notepad as well. And yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys how to manifest your dream career. I've done it for myself, so I have the hand-on experience, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start by just giving a quick rundown of kind of my experience with the law of attraction and how I manifested my dream freelance marketing career. If you have listened to our podcast, feel free to skip ahead. I will put little sections in this video. In episode 1 of our podcast, I actually dive into this information already, but if you are new here, then maybe you want to hear my story, and if that is the case, then let's get into it. Okay, so I've worked in marketing now for about 5 or 6 years, and when I left university, I went straight into kind of a corporate marketing job, and I won't lie, I never really enjoyed them. I found them really annoying. I hated being told what to do, and part of me thought it was just like being a young 20-year-old moaning and not really wanting to do anything, until 3 or 4 years down the line, I really realized that actually no, it's more than that. I am genuinely unhappy working for other people, and I don't find the thrill and the enjoyment in helping somebody else kind of build their business when I am not getting much in return. And by much, I mean I was on a very average salary most of the time, and I wasn't able to live my life as freely as I wanted to. I was getting paid minimum wage, and I also had no spare time. So them two things to me were just like making me miserable. And so I knew that something had to change, but I didn't know how. And when I was in university, I actually had a meeting with one of my lecturers, and I always remember this conversation, and he said to me, "What do you want to do in life?" And I remember replying, "I would love to work for myself, but I don't know how to do it." And he replied to me and he said, "My wife has been working for herself for nearly 15 years and she has never not had work." And I remember just thinking at the time, like, oh, well, she's one of the lucky ones, any wonder. And then I walked away from that room, and then obviously I went into my corporate jobs. And then 2 years ago now, I was in a corporate job for 2 months, and it was a very well-known makeup brand. And for that reason, I was super excited when I landed the job, because I was thinking this is probably one of the biggest marketing jobs I've ever had. And I got into that job, and I just knew that within like 2 weeks that it was not for me. I was miserable. I was constantly being told off. I was constantly being told that my work was not good enough, when I know that it was. I am dedicated to my work. I'm a hard worker, and I've proven that by being able to build a marketing business myself. And the fact that I was in this role and they were just telling me that I wasn't good enough and I needed to up level and I needed to meet their standards, I was like, I can't win. At one point I was even told that I wasn't working long enough, and I was only contracted to work 9 till 5, and because I wouldn't work until 6, 7, not getting paid, I was apparently not working hard enough or long enough. So reasons like that led me to quitting. I was 2 months into the job, and I just decided this is not for me. I need to take a leap of faith, and I just need to trust my gut, and I need to just do it. I had hardly any money behind me. I lived in a flat, I had rent to pay, I had a credit card at the time, I had a few bills that I needed to pay, so I needed regular income to live and be secure. So it was scary, but I also do recognize my privilege in being able to take that leap of faith. I know that not a lot of people can do it, but I'm here to tell you that you've just got to believe that you are worthy of something better and trust that the universe will give you it. And if that means quitting and going cold turkey, then that's what you have to do. So now, getting into the manifestation part of it. So about 2 weeks before I quit that job, I started reading this book. This book is called The Magic, and if you haven't heard of this book before, it's basically a 28-day gratitude practice. And what you do is you do all of the 28-day tasks in this book. Lovely Rhonda Birds will teach you everything that you need to know. There will be everything from manifesting better relationships to manifesting your dream career to manifesting more money. But the key is to do the full 28-day practice at first. Once you've done that practice and you've seen the true changes that this book can give you, you will then be able to use the book as a help, as a guide, and you can go back in and go to the money chapter or go to the career chapter. But please, I can't stress enough how important it is to do the full 28-day practice if you've never done it before. So I was 2 weeks into this book, and I was on like day 15 of the practices, and that's when I quit my job. And I just had this epiphany, I had this confidence in myself, all because of this book. And I just looked myself in the mirror and I said, you can do it, you can do it, you will get clients, you will get money, don't ask how, just do it. And so I quit, best thing I ever did. And within 48 hours of me quitting that job, I had my first 2 freelance marketing clients, and I was earning more than I had ever earned in my life. And I know that that sounds crazy, and it might sound like I'm another person on the internet who is giving you these amazing manifestation stories, but it really did happen, and that was 2 years ago. And now I've been working for myself freelance for 2 years, and I'm coming up to another very significant point in my career, I feel, where I need to reach for this book again. And so this January I'm going to be doing this book again, and I'm excited about what can happen. So that's a little bit about my history. Now we're going to get into the finer details of how you yourself watching this video can manifest your dream career. Tip number 1 is going to be get clear on what it is that you want. So get a pen and piece of paper and write down everything that is in your mind. Is it that you want to work freelance, so you want to have your own website and then you want to email and message people and say, I'm a freelancer, I can do this, I can provide this service for you, blah blah blah? Or is it that you just want to find another job which is in a smaller company, better pay, closer to your home so you don't have to travel as much? Or is it that you want to do a complete career 360 and you want to go from marketing to sales? There are lots of different options, so write a list and get clear on what it is that you exactly want. So aside from all those little details, it's also important to write down the finer details. So what do the people look like that you work with? Are they business owners themselves? Are they young and youthful and they understand flexible working hours? Tip number 2 is going to be the book, The Magic. I would say that if you're looking to change your career, get this book and follow it, because I know that this is what changed my career for the better, and I would be wrong to not recommend it to you guys. So tip number 2, get the book The Magic and follow the 28-day gratitude practice. Okay, tip number 3, just like the book, tip number 3 is going to be giving gratitude for where you are right now. So let's say you're in a job that you really hate and you find it difficult to get up in the morning to go to this job, or you aren't making as much money as you need to survive, things like that. Those things can be really present in our lives, and they are obviously consuming a lot of our daily thoughts, and it's hard to not have them consume your daily thoughts when it's something that you have to do every single day. And that's why I quit my job, because I felt like I couldn't shift my mind, because if I was stuck in this job that I was having to do every single day, I had no time to focus on the positives of life, because I was so consumed by this job in itself. And so sometimes you do need to go cold turkey in that sense. But if there are a list of things that you hate about your current career, write them down and then write another list of all the pros of your current career. So whilst you might not be on as much money as you would like to be on at the moment, you have enough to pay all of your bills, and that is amazing. There are some people out there in the world who don't have enough money to pay their bills and they are struggling. You are not in that position. So there's always a positive to the negative, and that's what I want to task you to do. I want you to write down a list of gratitude for your current job. What in your life now is making you happy, and what little things now can you pull out, even if it's something super small, like I get to have hot drinks in my office. The more gratitude you can find in your job, the more chance you have of manifesting a new job for yourself. And it's this cycle that people really struggle to get their heads around, because it's like, how can I be happy and how can I give gratitude right now in a job that I'm so miserable in? And yeah, that is hard to do. But when you start to look and dig deep and find those little things that are gratitude, like maybe you have a friend in work who you get along with, that's something you can be grateful for. When you start to find these little things and you build them up and you write them down in your notepad every day, I'm so grateful to have hot drinks in my office, I'm so grateful to have a good friend in my office, the gratitude starts to build up, and then you start to be able to feel better about your current situation, and therefore you're able to manifest another job for yourself. Okay, tip number 4, I believe, is going to be visualization. So before you get to work and before you start your day, I would highly recommend spending 10 minutes in your morning with some headphones on. Go on YouTube, type in visualization meditation, find one that is 10 minutes long, 5 minutes long, it doesn't have to be long, and close your eyes with your headphones on and visualize yourself in your new role, visualize yourself in your new job. Visualization for me is one of the most powerful manifestation techniques. It enables you to put your current self in your dream life, and that is such a powerful technique. If you're able to envision yourself in this kind of world that you want to be in, then your subconscious brain is really going to pick up on that. So visualization, visualizing what your dream role looks like, visualizing yourself in your dream job are 2 really important things that will dramatically help. And tip number 5, our final tip of this video, guys, is putting yourself out there. I know better than anyone else, as a freelancer, you have to put yourself out there and you have to say, hello, I'm here, I can do this job for you if you need somebody. And the marketing world is so busy right now. There are so many young entrepreneurs coming up, providing services to businesses, saying, I can do your marketing for you. And so for me, that's added pressure, because then I have to be on top of my game. I have to be the person also saying, if you need website management, I'm here for that. If you need content creation, I'm here for that. If you need a training session on how to manage your own social media, I can provide that. And without me telling people what I can provide, how can I expect them to contact me? How can I expect to get emails saying, hi Jessica, I'm interested in your marketing services? How can I expect to get Instagram messages, LinkedIn messages saying, hi Jessica, I would love to have one of your training sessions for my team? How can I expect to get those responses if I'm not putting out stuff that says, contact me? So putting yourself out there is really important, and marketing yourself as an expert in the industry that you want to step into is hugely beneficial. So guys, those are all my tips for how to manifest your dream career. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, then let me know in the comments down below which tip was your favorite. Let me know if you've had any experience in manifesting your dream career. And of course, don't forget to listen to Make It Manifest over on Spotify. We're also on TikTok and Instagram, so I will leave all those links down below. Thank you so much for listening, and make sure to subscribe for more manifestation videos and tips and tricks. And we love you guys lots, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.